Yo, what's cracking people, it's your Beast here. Welcome back to some more Pokemon Wi-Fi battle stuff. This match right here is against a guy named Shoxir, and this is obviously rematching against this guy because I uploaded another game last week against this guy, and it was a pretty fun match. So we decided that we would have a rematch, and this was the match right here. He's using the same team as he used in the last battle, but I'm using kind of a different team, and I'm using Carnivine again because Carnivine is so awesome. It can just bitch slap people for days, and, you know, it can just go for that power whip and everything is just pretty much dead, you know, so that's pretty cool. And this is an ending tier battle, as you can see, and pretty much the only things on his teams that really kind of threaten me out is his Muck, which is bulky as fuck, and his Emboar, because I got 3 pokes weak to Emboar, because that thing is a fire type, and it can threaten that to both my Metang, Carnivine, and Mothim, so this is not looking very good at all. I should probably change his team up a little bit, because I got 3 pokes weak to fire, and that's not really too good at all. So yeah, other than that, his team looks pretty standard for an NU team. I'm using pretty underrated or underused stuff in NU because you know, that's what I like to do. I like to use the most underused stuff, you know. So yeah, I figured I might as well just not speed up this battle because this battle is not too long anyways, and I kind of like narrating in kind of like a chill way because I don't know, it kind of gets difficult for me if the battle is just running very fast, you know. So yeah, I'm gonna first of all lead off with this Metacham right here. And I'm going to misclick the first turn of the game, and I'm going to give him a Choice Scarf, which was really terrible, because that's going to really suck, because now he's Scarfed, and he can easily outspeed me with that thing. And he gave me a Choice Specs, which is that is just absolutely useless for this Metacham right here. So I'm going to go for the High Jump Kick and take that thing out of there in one shot, because what this guy apparently didn't know was that you know, after you get yourself tricked from an item, if you go for the trick, you can choose a move to go for if you haven't already went for a move, since I actually had sped that Raichu right there. So, you know, I'm free to choose another move to go for, you know, so that's pretty nice. I think you probably didn't understand what I was saying, but whatever. So I know he's going to probably go for the T-Bolt this turn, and I know it's probably not going to do too much because I tricked away his Choice Specs, and it's got a Parahax my Carnivine, which is just fucking terrible, because Parahax is apparently my worst enemy in this game, you know. So now he's got to switch out of there into his Megan Fox, and I'm going to go for the Power Whip. Look at this damage, man. Look at how much this Power Whip does to this Emboar. I mean, like, it does more than half, which is just crazy, and that thing is, you know, Emboar is a bulky motherfucker, and it takes hits all day long. Plus, it is resisted, but man, it still does a hell of a lot of damage. But since Carnivine is slow as hell, I'm gonna switch out of there into Corsola, and I just wanted to check if this thing was a Life Orb one or a Choice variant, and it looks like it's like Choice Bandit or Choice Scarf, because he's gonna switch out of there this turn. Plus, I did not see any like Life Orb recoil and stuff, so I'm not gonna worry about the superpower, but for some reason I'm gonna switch out of there like a complete idiot, and I'm gonna switch out of there into my Raichu. I honestly don't know why I did that, to be quite honest. I guess it was because I don't know, I think I was like predicting some switch. I really can't remember at all. But right now I'm gonna go for the T-Bolt, and his Raichu actually has Lightning Rod, which I did not think about at all, because apparently it is a Dream World ability that Raichu has, and that's gonna screw me over right here, because this Focus Blast is gonna do a hell of a lot to this Metang right here, and I'm really happy this thing was not Choice Specs. I'm really happy that I actually managed to trick away his Choice Specs, or else this Focus Blast would have done a hell of a lot more to me, and he's just gotta continue Focus Blasting without fearing anything at all. And I'm gonna go for the Stealth Rocks this turn, because I kinda want to get those rocks up. And I was hoping that he would miss the next Focus Blast so I can get off an Earthquake on him, which he fortunately does, and I'm going to be able to hit him back with the Earthquake, and that's going to do a lot to that thing. But unfortunately, it's not going to quite take it out of there, because Earthquake, you know, is not stab, and that kind of sucks, because I would really like to see this thing dead, because this thing is kind of annoying me, but still it did a really respectable amount of damage, and you know, that means I can take it out with something else. I'm gonna send in Mothim right now, and I know he's either got to switch out of there, or he's gonna leave this thing under his fodder, and he's gonna at least try to leave this thing under his fodder, because what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna try to go for the quiver dance, and I'm not gonna be a douchebag and set up to like +6 speed while it's locked into Focus Blast, and he's just gonna stay in here and just keep on going for it. I'm just gonna go for the Bug Buzz the next turn because I'm not a douche, and that's what's gonna happen. He's not gonna even switch out of there. I guess he just felt like staying in for some reason, and he's gonna still outspeed me because, you know, I tricked him with Scarf, you know, so he's gonna go for the Focus Blast again, and that's gonna do literally nothing because it's times 4 resisted, and I'm at +1, you know, so I'm gonna go for the Bug Buzz this turn. That's gotta take that thing out of there, so that's really nice. So I believe he's gonna try to send in his Floatzel the next turn, which was kind of pointless on his part, because as you can see right here, I'm gonna just completely beast this thing to death, and I mean, this Mothim right here should not be NU at all. I don't get why it's still NU, because I mean, people are just underrating these pokes, man. Look at this, man. I just take that thing out in one shot, man. This Mothim is a beast, and it's overpowered as well, so I probably gotta switch it out for something else the next battle, because I kinda don't like using overpowered stuff, because that's just not my style of battle, you know. So now he's gonna send in his Rampardos, and I'm just gonna go for the Hidden Power. I was hoping it would be like Hidden Power Grass or something, but unfortunately it's not, because like a dumbass I thought Bug Buzz, or this thing would resist Bug Buzz, which I honestly don't know if it does or not. Does Rock resist Bug? I honestly don't know, but please post that in the comments below if you know that, because I'd really appreciate an answer from you guys and stuff. I'd really appreciate a comment, you know. So now he's gonna take me out of there with the Stun Edge, and I'm gonna send in my Criminal Raichu, and I'm gonna revenge this thing. At least try to revenge kill this thing with Raichu, but he's gonna switch out of there into his creamy ass fucking muck, and that thing is just so incredibly bulky, so I'm gonna have a really hard time to take this thing out. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go for the T-Ball, and look at this damage, man. It did, oh well, actually I'm gonna get a crit, but still that did not very much at all, because I don't know, considering it was a crit, it really didn't do too much at all. So I'm gonna switch out of there this turn, and I'm gonna send in Corsola, and I believe he's actually just gonna go for the Brick Break, predicting that, which was a very nice play on his part. And I'm kind of having trouble with this Muck right here, because he's just wrecking through my entire team, and he even gets a crit on me, which kind of sucks. And I'd really like to keep this thing alive for his last 2 pokes, for his Rampardos and his Emboar, but unfortunately that's not what's gonna happen right now, because he's gonna outspeed me actually, which was kind of ridiculous. I really didn't expect that at all, but he's gonna outspeed me and take me out of there, which kind of sucks, but you know, I had to fire this thing out, so that kind of sucks. But right now I'm gonna send on Medicham, but what I did not know that he had was that he had Shadow Sneak, and that's gonna screw me over right here. But fortunately for me, I'm gonna be able to take that and go for the Zen Headbutt and take him out of there right now, because man, this Muck was just so annoying, man. It took out like 4 of my pokes. I don't know how many pokes it took out, but it did take out a lot of pokes. I believe it actually took out like 3, or I don't know. I honestly don't know, and I don't really feel like checking on the battle, to be honest. So yeah, but still, that Muck was a pain in the ass. So yeah, I'm really happy that I took the thing out. So right now he's gonna send in his Emboar, and that thing is Scarfed, and he's gotta take him out of there this turn. And if I would have had the Scarf right here, then I could have outsped him and taken him out of there, but you know, that's not what's gonna happen, you know. I'm gonna die to the Wild Charge, and I'm gonna send in Carnivine this turn, and I'm gonna go for the Power Whip, predicting his switch into his Rampardos. So well, actually I should have just went for the Return, because you know, Return has base 100 accuracy and stuff, and it would have probably taken this Rampardos out, even though it's resisted, you know, and I'm Choice Banded, so would have definitely taken the thing out of there. So that was kind of risky on my part, but you know, fortunately for me, I do end up hitting it with the Power Whip, and I take him out of there, you know. So goodbye Rampardos, and his last poke is his Emboar, and I believe I got 1 more poke left after this, but you know, he's got to go for the Flare Blitz, and he's got to take himself out of there. So yeah, he's gonna take himself out with the recoil, and I got 1 more poke left. I can't remember what it was, but I honestly don't care. That was the game, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this battle. If you did, then leave a like rating. If you did not, then leave a dislike. I'm okay with that. And you know, subscribe if you enjoy my videos, because I'd really appreciate it if you subscribe to my videos, because You know, that would make my day, you know. So, hope you guys enjoyed this battle, and yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Peace!